EMCO Gears has been involved with the Rolex Series since its inception. We have attended every Grand-Am Rolex race that has been run. Our main purpose is to supply transmissions parts, technical help, and service to the Grand-Am teams. We inventory parts on our trailer, bring them to the racetrack, and in this manner, we help the budgets of the Grand-Am teams so that they don't have to carry their own inventories. What we have here is the EMCO Gears GA Grand-Am 46 5.0. Is a 5-speed sequentially shifted transmission. And when I say sequentially shifted, I mean that each time the driver pulls the lever, the transmission changes gears. He pulls it back for upshifts. Each time he shifts it, it goes up a gear until he gets to 5th gear, and then it stops solid. The shift system is set up like a ratchet wrench. You can hear the clicks in there on the ratchet wrench, and to make the ratchet wrench turn the other direction, you got to flip this switch to turn it the other direction. The ratchet system in the gearbox does not have an off and on switch like the ratchet wrench does. So what takes the place of that on and off switch inside the transmission on the ratchet system is a spring-loaded plunger that rides up a ramp and down the other side of a ramp, giving a solid mechanical lock to the shift drum. The reason you need that is that the shift drums in these transmissions need to start and stop at a rate of 600 RPMs a minute. That provides a 28 millisecond shift time. Each time the lever is pulled, there is a direct mechanical link between the driver's hand in the transmission, in the cockpit, to the transmission in the back of the car. Each time he pulls it, when he pulls it a full stroke, he has started, rotated, and stopped the shift mechanism in the appropriate full engagement of the transmission. On the upshifts, you don't need to use the clutch. You just lift off the throttle 5 to 7% to slow the momentum of the engine and the transmission gears, and that will allow the dog ring to disengage from the gear it's engaged into. On downshifts, the same situation. What happens when you don't have a clean shift is that you lose momentum in your race car. They use the clutch in the cars when they leave the pits. That's it. When the pit stop's over, the driver pushes the clutch down, clicks the gear lever into 1st gear, and drives off. After that, they don't touch the clutch. We have technicians that come to the track that are assigned to the individual race teams. As the day goes on, our technicians are directly involved with the drivers and the team engineers to decide on the performance of the race car, if the gear ratios need to be changed in the transmission going through the day to keep up with the track or the tire wear or the driver's advance in setup and speed. You have to change the transmission gearing to keep up with that. Our technicians will also adjust the differential. These cars are equipped with a limited slip clutch type differential that is externally adjustable. On these transmissions, we can adjust without disassembling the transmission. We can adjust clutch clearance and clutch spring preload. This allows us to tune the differential to the tires and the driver's needs.